Hello, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Cancer. Cancer, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you want to know anything about me, everything is in the box below, or you can go over to my Facebook page at the Aussie Goddess, or web page, the Aussie Goddess, if you are interested in readings. Everything I offer is on that page. This reading is only a general reading, which means it may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. But if it does, make sure you give it a thumbs up and help us to grow the channel. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading this morning. It was interesting that I was called to use this one today. But I trust that Spirit knows what they're doing. Taking me on a journey with a different deck. All right. You might want to keep a little eye on your possessions this week. I feel like that there's somebody out there that's going to, I don't want to say lose something, maybe misplace something that's really important. Okay, I feel like we're ready. All right, so there you go. Hold on to your stuff. How beautifully timed. All right, so the Four of Pentacles is a card that talks about hanging on too tightly. This can sometimes be your money. If you're in a position where you are a little bit sort of skint at the moment, you may be sort of inclined to hang on to things really tightly. And the universe, everything's energy in the universe. Everything just flows the way it's meant to flow. This is in terms of who we are. It's in terms of the energy. Everything is energy. So if you're hanging on to energy and it's not flowing, then the way it seems is you're giving off this lack idea, or this idea you don't have enough. And therefore the universe can't flow to you. In this particular card, and I do love the Four of Pentacles in this particular tarot deck, because he has like his crown chakra blocked, so he can't receive messages from the universe. His heart chakra is blocked, so nothing can get into the middle of him. Maybe that's covering his solar plexus too. But he also has his feet on pentacles as well, which means he's blocked from grounding himself to the universe. So he's completely cut off and traveling alone. Sometimes this can give you the feeling of just floating and not really being connected to something. Now, if this is hanging on to old ideas, old ways of doing things, old traditions, the universe is saying here, you can't hold on to those things. You've got to let them go. Everything changes all the time. Everything is fluid. Everything is in motion. Everything is energy. So whatever you're hanging on to here, you are stopping yourself or slowing yourself down from your blessings, basically. So you are stuck in this energy here. Let's see why. Oh, okay. All right, the Devil energy. This could bring up a lot of things here for people, because this could be stuck in an energy of addiction, an energy of codependency, an energy of not trusting in your own flow, energy of being too stuck in the ego. Something here to do with this Devil energy, although you could be pretty stuck on a Capricorn, I guess. But whatever this is, you're hanging on to something so tightly that you're unable to free yourself. Look at this energy. What are you unable to free yourself from? This could be a person. It could be an addiction of some kind. But you're trapped here with these two cards. Chained and holding on. Holy cow. Okay. A tough reading. I always think when I have these tough readings, it'd be really nice to just pack it up and start again. But I know the messages have to be delivered. So we have the card of the Wounded Warrior here. So I feel that somebody here is trapped in fear. You could be in a relationship or a toxic energy toxic energy at work. It could be in your home life, but you're trapped in some sort of toxic energy, but you are refusing to see how to move away. In fact, you've got this energy of being quite masochistic, where you're so used to this and it has become some sort of part of your energy, part of your ego here, that you're actually clinging on to it. So it's like you're clinging on to this energy of hurt and pain. So maybe it makes you feel with your ego that you are alive or human. But when the Nine of Wands comes around, for me, this is a card that says that you have become accustomed to something that has hurt you time and time and time again. What is it that you're not letting go of that keeps creating pain for you? Repeating pain. Okay, so the Hermit card is here. So the universe is saying this is time for you to take out, to understand why you're doing this, why you're repeating this pattern. Why are you allowing yourself to go through this pain time and time again? What is it here? Because you're being asked to go inside and have a look. What motivates you with that devil energy? What is the motivating force here? What do you stand to gain from hanging on to that pain? It's very poetic. What you need here is some sort of balance. That's quite interesting. Okay, there is a choice to be made here. I don't feel this is to do with lovers. I feel this is a choice you're making. Something that seems very difficult, insurmountable here, but something you've got to regain your balance on by getting back into this flow. And it could be around self-love here. But there is a choice that you are needing to make here, to leave something behind, to leave some sort of sadness behind and focus on what's in front of you. Even got me here. There is a truth that you're not seeing. There is some sort of truth that you're not seeing. And the universe is saying, by getting yourself back into balance and letting go of something, you can take yourself through to the truth of knowing something. There's a new start in your future here. But it's about you seeing something in a different way. It's seeing the truth of a situation, seeing the truth of what you're doing to yourself. There is something here that needs to be shown or exposed, or because you're going around in circles on something and you're not seeing it here. There's some sort of balance that needs to be attained through a choice. Maybe it is a choice in love, but I don't feel like it's love as in romantic love. I feel like it's some sort of choice here to turn yourself around. I feel like it's self-love, some sort of self-love energy, but we'll get into it. All right, so we have the Three of Wands coming straight out of the gate. So the Three of Wands is a card that talks about waiting for your ships to come in. I have a feeling here on the energy that I'm feeling that you're waiting for somebody to come and rescue you from something. It's like you're waiting for somebody to come in and take you away from something or rescue you from something that you're not able to do for yourself. Spirit is saying here that there is a truth that you need to see about yourself. So maybe you're not seeing it here, because when I see this, I think this is that card waiting for somebody to come and rescue me. All right, let's have a look. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Balance, balance, balance. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. This reading wants to be a deep reading, so I'll try not to get too deep on it. There is something here You're either waiting on something to happen here, or you're waiting for somebody to sort of come to your rescue. And that's why you're pondering. That's why you've got these 2 pentacles. It's like you're just biding your time, waiting. Nobody rescues you. You rescue yourself. But there's a feeling here that you are waiting on some sort of communication, some sort of energy of something coming to you so somebody can rescue you. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles coming through with the 6 of Wands and the Empress. It's really interesting because I think the only time in my life that I ever felt that I needed rescuing was when I packed up my kids and left their father. And I remember thinking it would be so much easier if somebody just came in and did everything for me and I could just go with that. Until I realized nobody was coming. But I feel like here it's almost like you're waiting for somebody to pull you out of a hole, or you're waiting for somebody to offer you some assistance here. And I want to say the universe is going to show you that you are the only person who can do this. Because the energy of the Empress here shows me that you have the capacity to bring something into existence. But somehow or another, because you've blocked your flow or you've blocked your connection with spirit, whatever it is for you, you're not seeing what is possible for you. You're stuck. I almost want to say this Empress feels to me like she should be in reverse. But there's a victory here. So something is being shown to you here with this Page of Pentacles. All right, so we have the King of Swords, the 3 of Cups, with the Star card. There you go. That's beautiful. Glad the Star card come out. It was a pretty tough reading here. There is some sort of situation here. You may be stuck in some sort of toxic situation here. That you need to sever ties to. But for some unknown reason, it's like you're either waiting for the other person to do that or for something to happen to free you up. But what you're not understanding here is this isn't going to happen to you. This is up to you here to make some sort of decision here. The King of Swords is here, which does imply through some sort of intervention from the universe that maybe you're going to find the power to cut something out, remove something from your life and put yourself back in the upright again. Because this is very much this energy of holding back your power. And the King of Swords tells me through some sort of intervention here that you're going to see your destiny. You're going to see the future differently because you have the Victory card here. So something is about to flip the script. But you have to first let go of this idea that you are powerless in this situation. Because you are waiting to be rescued here. And nobody is coming to rescue you but yourself. All right, let's have a look. All right, so I see you hanging on to things. You may be blocked off from spirit at the moment. You may not be feeling your connection with the universe. And maybe that's the first place to start. Maybe you need to let go of something. Now, it could be that you have financial constraints in a relationship or financial worries. They aren't going to go anywhere. They stay with you. If you've got those sort of worries, nobody's going to rescue you from them. There is some sort of toxic energy around you here that says to me that you're finding it very difficult to let go of something. I see the chains, I see the pentacles, and I think you're just holding on to something that is repeating here. You are repeating some sort of pattern, going round and round in your own head. Whatever it is, you're repeating something that's causing or creating pain for you. The Hermit card says to me here, especially, that the universe is asking you to try and shine. This is the star here. Look at that. So it's trying to see your own destiny here. Trying to be able to see what is right in front of you. But you have to see it for yourself. And in order to see it, you've got to let go. Because you need to attain some sort of balance here. Now, this to me shows me 2 cups. And we had the 5 of cups here. So the 2 cups are sitting in front of you here. But you're not seeing them very well. And they're there. So there's a balance that needs to come in here. It could be that you have a choice to make. It could be that there's some sort of choice. Maybe it's the choice to take your power back here. Because you do have the victory card here. So there's this energy of taking your power back and turning yourself around to face the 2 cups. But there is something here that is going to help you see some sort of truth. Or maybe you're going to understand your own power here. Because you're gaining clarity and moving forward. And I feel like the universe is trying to show you how to do this. But because you're so blocked off from your own energy or hanging on to some sort of toxic energy, you're not seeing what is available to you. And I see all these cards of like potent, strong, powerful energy. And I feel that you're not seeing this. What you're doing is you're sitting back waiting for something to come. Waiting for the answers to come, maybe. And it's like you are constantly going backwards and forwards with this 2 of Pentacles, trying to find an answer. And I want to tell you, nobody's coming in to rescue you. This is within you. It's within your power to make something happen. All right, let me just go. 6 of Pentacles coming through. See, yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling. 8 of Pentacles. Could be financial for you. The World. Something has to be closed out here with the World card. I feel for some of you this may be a financial bind. You may be financially committed to somebody else and unable to see your way out. But ask yourself, you know, how long this is going to go for. How long do you have to wait to free yourself from this situation? Because you're not seeing a way out of this. I feel that you need to start co-creating with the universe here. Somehow or another you've forgotten how to work with the universe. You need to get into that master manifester, magician energy to understand how to co-create. But there's something here about you working here, trying to make something happen. And what the universe is saying here, you need to put a close on this cycle. Whatever this cycle is for you, it needs to be closed out and a new one started. Because at the moment you're stuck in some sort of energy of waiting for something to come to you. Waiting for some answers, waiting for clarity with that Ace of Swords. While the only place you're going to get that is within yourself. And at the moment you're locked and chained. Ooh, okay, the blood dance. The heart craves life and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship, dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other and with human beings in the divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close, it's as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far, bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the furthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. See, self-love. Though we can be lonely for the warmth of the center, then craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of the divine heart and the cycle continues. Remember that you are always in this dance of life. You are never apart from the divine. It is just that sometimes in our natural flow, it is easier to feel the divine presence than at other times, yet you are always the blood connected to the heart. Wow. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you're experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection, or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. Soon all connections shall return with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you've been journeying in life and fear that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. I will read you the poem. Love's language speaks like the sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aromas sweet. You ask if I can love in measure true and give emotions weight the scales drew. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Cancer.